guys, and happy Monday after Halloween. Can you believe it? Halloween is officially over. I am not okay. I'm just kidding. Also, it has been kind of chilly here in Florida. Like, we actually had a chilly Halloween, which is the first. I think we had like one mild Halloween before in the past 7 Halloweens. And this was the first kind of chilly one. And it's also been like chilly through the weekend and stuff. But I am having such bad allergies. Like, my nose. Just taking the kids to school because like we're going between warm and cold at night and in the morning. So all the pollinators and all the trees are like blowing pollen and then reserving it and then blowing it again. And so I'm just getting bombarded with allergies. And I assume it's tree pollen because that always does me the dirtiest is tree pollen. So I'm suffering right now. But that's okay. I have a lot of plans today. A lot of stuff I want to do and get done. And I'm just looking at my daughter's odd-shaped pumpkin that she drew on the window with window crayons I have. I'll show you guys. Yeah, that's a really odd-shaped. You guys see what I mean? I don't love the way that looks. And then Ivy has been practicing her name in cursive over there. But it's just that middle part of that pumpkin. Alright, so today's gonna be a lot of like resetting, getting things put away like Halloween wise. Yeah, just kind of getting the house back to a middle ground before we then decorate for Christmas, because we're early Halloween decorators, and that's right, we're early Christmas decorators. Not outside. Outside we have to wait until closer to Christmas. We still do it before Thanksgiving usually. Definitely before December. But yeah, we're early decorators. We like to have the whimsy around like as long as possible. But yeah, resetting, getting everything back to normal. And I of course want you guys to come along with me. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. I'm really just like your average everyday mom. Like, I'm not aesthetic. I want to be aesthetic, but I'm also like just kind of a hot mess. And I hate admitting that, but yeah, consider subscribing, commenting down below. I do love meeting new people, making friends, having a conversation, and yeah, let's get started with our Monday. So I have Pura. Pura is a home fragrance device. I used to be sponsored by them, but I didn't bring in enough sales. I didn't have enough followers. And when they like revamped their program, they just kicked me, which is fine. I get it, right? I'm not psychotic or delusional. I know I wasn't driving any sales, but I still use it because I still love them. And I love their scents, and they just smell so clean and so good. So one of my favorite scents is the Pura White Tea No. 1. If you stayed at Disney, if you love Disney, if you love the Riviera, the lobby scent smells just like this. It smells like white tea No. 1. It's divine. It smells so luxe, so bougie. But what I'm getting at is that since we're resetting today, I want to put in some new scents in my Pura, either in my little one in the kitchen, or I have the big one in the living room, which I think still has plenty of scent in it because I don't run that one as much. And it's like glitching and it's saying that there's no scent in scent bay number 2, and I don't understand why. But if you love Target also now carries some Pura scents by Studio McGee, because that is like their threshold partner is Studio McGee. So I got, last time I was there, or I guess last time I purchased these, I got Cypress and Juniper, which will be a wonderful festive holiday scent. And then I got Sunflower and Ivy, mainly because I'm not gonna lie, my middle child's name is Ivy. I'm impartial to anything that says Ivy. But I know this was like, I think they meant for it to be sunny and summery, but I think it leaned more fall to me. So that's what and of course it doesn't say what it's supposed to smell like. So let's look it up online. But it was only $11.99. The notes are Bartlett pear, bright sunflowers, and moss. Combine for floral enlivening scent. Available exclusively at Target and on Target.com. The top scents are Meyer lemon, orange, Bartlett pear, rhubarb, climbing ivy. The middle scents or notes are bright sunflowers, garden sage, rainwater, by grain, TM, labadin, I don't know what that is, and blooming daffodils. And then the bottom notes are golden cedar, sandalwood, and moss. Okay, what do you guys think we should put in? I think we should maybe go ahead and do sunflower and ivy, and then maybe white tea to have this like good middle ground before we start putting in the holiday fragrances. Maybe I'll wait for like mid to late November. I think we're gonna do that. All right, so I'm gonna clean it off a little bit. See how it gets a little like gummed up with the fragrance in there. And again, if you like Disney, Sweet Grace to me is very reminiscent of the H2O Glow products. All right, and then you go into the Pura app and see, like, this is my kitchen one because it's in the corner of my kitchen. And down here, nope, not there, it says fragrance low. So we're gonna hit replace, and it tells you, like, it explains everything what to do. Remove fragrance vial. And then it'll tell you to scan fragrance. And so you pop out, and then on the back there is a little QR code. So we're going to scan that. And it's like, oh, good for you. You did white tea number 1 again. Bay number 1. Okay. And then we'll go over to the next one, which is that Sweet Grace one I was telling you guys about. You don't care about pumpkin spice lattes. Also says it's low, so remove it. Oh, and it's got the whole little new fragrance and kitchen, sunflower and ivy. Pop it out. Lefty loosey. And then we're going to pop it into bay number 2. And once it clicks, like, they still shake around a little bit, but once it clicks, it's in there. And then that's it. All good to go. Look at that. Scent refresh for our reset day. All right. Messer wants to go for a walk. Messer is my old man buddy who doesn't love being on camera. But went ahead and put sunscreen on. I have my hat on because we're all trying to fight premature wrinkles over here when we're in our 30s. And I have a poop bag in my pocket. Let's go for a walk. Just a quick one because I think Messer hurt like his back or his leg the other day. So he was limping really bad on Saturday. So we're just going to do a nice little short walk around the block. But hopefully at least get some of his Aussie energy out. All right, so I got back from, oh my God, I have to go brush my teeth. Anyway, I got back from letting Messer out, taking him on a quick walk. It was delightful. I put on shorts because I was like, oh, it's sunny out. I bet you anything, I'm gonna be hot. No, I should have left on my leggings because I was so cold. I had to keep like my hand in my pocket because I was so chilly. But I also put on a little makeup. I'm shivering as I'm sitting here. Hold on. All right, I just edited and uploaded a video for Instagram and TikTok. So it was a theme park one. It was staying club level at the boardwalk. But I have some stuff I need to check on out here. and take down to the closet. Because I like to wash all my stuff before I put it up in storage. Because I don't want it to smell all like musty and funky, and Messaroni sheds a lot, and so it knocks off some of the hair also. But this one feels like it's dry, right? I guess I'll let it sit out. It feels like they're almost done. But I need to take this down, and then our two mats, our front door and back door Halloween mats. So I'm gonna take these down and keep going. Also, the kids got these tiny little pumpkins, and look, they're so moldy and gross inside. So I'm going to go throw those away too, because my fingers literally just went through it. Not me looking like a freaking gremlin running up the stairs with the two Christmas mats and my socks. I was like, oh, but I went ahead and brought up the Christmas mats. So for the back door, we have a hair covered Dear Santa, I Can Explain. And for the front door, we have a hair covered 3 Santa Christmas gnomes from Costco, I believe. It's either Costco or Sam's Club. Almost there. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I have Post-it notes all over the house, let's see if I can find you another one. Here's another one. Right there. And then there's a few others, like, yeah, in case you see those. So my youngest son has a speech and language delay, and he started kindergarten this year, and he struggles with letter and sound recognition. So I put them up on, I put the 3 that we work on, like every 2 weeks, around the house on Post-it notes. That way we can practice with him without like having to sit down and practice. We can be like, hey, buddy, what, like, go find an F. Point to the F, and he'll go, and like it helps him with recognition. And then we do the sound, you know, like f. And honestly, he's a little boy, so right now the F and the P definitely stand for poop and fart. So we'll say what word starts with F or F and fart. We've noticed it's the one thing that's really helping him with these letter and alphabet recognition. So that's why we kind of look a little crazy, because yeah, there's just Post-it notes everywhere. But it helps him, and whatever I can do to help, right? But I'm hungry. I'm gonna have some leftover chicken broccoli Alfredo from Saturday night and watch some YouTube. All right, so I'm just finishing up my coffee. I just did a Stoke cold brew. I'll show you guys. Ooh. So it was Stoke extra bold unsweet black, and then I filled it up probably a third of the way with this Premier Protein Indulgence protein shake and the flavor salted caramel truffle. So very good. It would help if I put up the stuff I got out. Very tasty, and just hit the spot today. But it's almost time for me to go get the babies. I thought I was gonna be way more productive in this reset day vlog, and I wasn't. But you know what? What's new? Oh, I wanted to show you guys what I got from Target yesterday, because it was on sale, and I am one of those people who I want my house to look pretty and like filled with decor, but the prices of home decor kind of baffle me because it's so expensive to make your house look fancy. So I saw these were on sale, and I had to get them. And I already took off the price tag for one of them. So I got this vase. It is a Hearth and Hand Magnolia It was $30. And I have admired this because I like how it's got like the caning on it. If you guys have watched, what is it called? Blown in. What it's a glass blowing show. But I think it's on Netflix now or something. Blown Away. There it is. Anyway, you learn about like the different techniques. So this has like caning on it. And I thought this was so pretty and it's so big. And I admired it when it came out. But at $30, do I need a glass vase? No. I could buy snacks for my kids. I could, you know, buy food, buy something for Messer. So of course I never get it, but it was on sale for $12.99 at my Target. So I bought it because $12.99 I can do way more than $29.99. And then I also got this little piece of, what is it, just art? This is also from Hearth and Hand. In collaboration with Magnolia, but it's on like a piece of burlap. It's like screen printed onto burlap, and then it's got like some like wine jugs and glasses and stuff. And again, it was $17, but at my Target it was on sale for $8.49. So like clearly I would not pay almost $20 for this, because I just don't have the money for it, especially not right now during the government shutdown and all the tariffs and everything else going on. But for less than the price of just this, I was able to get both of these, and I'm so excited. I didn't get any sprigs for this one yet, but I want to find some. I heard Walmart has like a really good line out right now that's very like anthropology-esque. So I'm gonna go to Walmart soon and see like how much their sprigs are of greenery and get like some winter greenery for this, because yeah, I love it. I need to take a picture of it and send it to my mom too, because she'll like it also. I'm just so excited. I got little pieces of home decor. All right, let's go get the kids from school. So here are our 2 bins of Halloween decor. The things that aren't going to be shoved into the bins are these 2 wreaths, because these actually hang up in the storage closet. Hold on, I'll show you guys. So I have command hooks up. Actually, no, not command hooks, do I? No, I just have straight up nails that keep all of my wreaths hanging up. That way they don't get smushed in a box. But I think I need to grab down this M pumpkin, and then this one right here, this like multicolored ball one with like the felt looking leaves underneath the heart. That one's a fall one also that I think I want to get down. So I guess I'll do that right now.
The whole town felt joyous. Of that there was no the best Christmas of all. Let's do a little stitching.
All done with that. Now I'm going to, I believe, oh no, the kids still have a Halloween nightlight in their bathroom. Shoot. That's right, I want to talk to you guys about this. Okay, so clothes I need to put up. Don't judge me. I feel like you guys know me at this point to know like I'm doing my best with the clothes. But I finished A Court of Mist and Fury, so this is the 2nd book in the ACOTAR series. I'm not gonna lie, A Court of Thorns and Roses was not my favorite book, especially not by Sarah J. Maas. I read that one and it kind of like put me off from her writing. I wasn't vibing with it at all. It felt very like forced to me. I don't know why, but then I read the entire Crescent City series and loved it. Like, of course, I know that they're not going to be perfect, but in general, I really loved that series. And what made me curious about it again was that in the last, like the third book in the series, she did a crossover, and I have never in my life seen a literary crossover before. So I got so excited because she started saying, like, I was reading it and I was like, wait a minute. Wait. Those are characters from ACOTAR. And so I essentially kind of spoiled it for myself for like Nesta and stuff, because what happened to Nesta, and she's a big part in that Third Crescent series book in the crossover, and she obviously becomes Fae, and you don't find out about that until this book. But this book was good, it was spicy, I was a big fan of it, and it made me excited to read the rest of the series. So if you're like me and you read the first one and you just weren't really happy with it, I would say go ahead and try reading A Court of Mist and Fury, because you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think I just was not attracted to Tamlin at all. Like his character, his powers, anything like that. Like, I think I found Lucian to be more attractive than Tamlin. And I think since that whole book was about him, this one is all about Rysand, right? Is that how you say his name? Rhys. And he's much more attractive to me. And I really appreciated more of it and more of him. So yeah, definitely her writing got way better in this one. I can't wait to read the third one. What is the third one? Hold on. A Court of Wings and Ruin. So I'm pretty excited for that one. But I stopped reading Onyx Storm from the Fourth Wing series. I stopped reading that to read this. And so now I'm about halfway through Onyx Storm. And I need to finish that before I get to read the next one of these. It's just like in my brain. I know very well I could go ahead and go purchase or check out the third one from the library, but I'm choosing to have a little civility and finish that book first. But yeah, this was a good one, and I was happily, pleasantly surprised at how spicy it was without being too spicy. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Also, I just got home from picking up the kids, and I went through Milo's backpack, and this is gonna sound silly, but if you've ever had a child that has any sort of learning disability, like, you'll be able to understand where I'm coming from here. But Milo has struggled so much on these what's called in Florida U-Fly tests, which are like the reading and grammar tests that he gets every single week. Like the first 2 that he was given, or 3 honestly, he didn't try at all. It was just all blank. And so I busted my butt with him. You know, I made sure we did the homework every day, and then we practiced, and we got out the whiteboard markers and everything. And it was very slow progress, but you guys, I just got one today, and this is exciting because his IEP meeting is tomorrow for the very first time to discuss him getting an IEP, and he got 12 out of 16 correct. Oh my god, you guys, he was getting 3 out of 16, which was still progress, and I was still so proud of him, because that is amazing compared to what he was he wasn't even trying before. But he got 12 out of 16. Like the letter G that he wrote, perfection. I don't even think my eldest writes a G that good. So if you're feeling a little discouraged, because even if your child doesn't have a learning disability, if they're just a little behind, don't get discouraged. Take a deep breath, remain positive, it'll be okay. They will get there, because I am just so amazed. I think I might frame it, but I don't want to make that big of a deal out of it. So that's why I'm telling you guys while I'm upstairs, because Milo's downstairs. But I'm just so proud of him. He did so good. Yay.